Hello everybody and welcome to another cosplay video. That was the cringest intro I've ever done in my life, but we're gonna roll with it. Today I am joined by like my first guest ever, so this is pretty exciting stuff. We're moving up in the world. You've seen them before in my past vlogs from all of last year. This is August, my boyfriend. They're gonna be joining me today as we are getting ready to get into cosplay. We are doing Kane and Ezreal from Heartsteel League of Legends, and they are also on our Katsu lineups for this year, so very exciting stuff. You guys get a sneak peek as we're doing this. So we're gonna run through our makeup as we're getting into them, and we're gonna give you some tips and tricks. And since I have August here, who is a very great cosplayer and makeup artist, so it doesn't matter, I'm already like mid intro, so whatever. But I don't know why there's like this flickering thing in the video, but we're gonna act like it's not happening. So yeah, we're gonna do, you know, as we're going along, give you guys some tips and tricks. And you've already heard my spiel from all my past videos about stuff, but now you get like a second perspective from someone who's a lot better than I am and has been doing it a lot longer than I have. So without further ado, let's make it do what it do. Okay, so as I already said, you guys know my spiel for what I do for a lot of my makeup looks for cosplay. A lot of it's pretty much the same base until we start getting into certain details and things. I got some color corrector here, as you already know. I actually got this one from August for Christmas, which a lot of the new stuff, I did get a lot of new stuff for Christmas from August, so we're going to be using a lot of that today. So this is just one of the things that I got. It's a new color corrector. I've used it once already. It's pretty good. We're also going live on TikTok right now, so we're talking to 2 different cameras, which is so fun and so lovely. Now, August, what do you do? Because it looks like you're also color correcting, so why don't you tell the people what you do when you first start getting ready?
Yes, I use primer. I don't know what it is.
Well, besides primer, everyone knows to use primer. What do you use when you first get started?
Green color corrector, because that covers up acne, and I have really bad skin a lot of the time, so I have to do it. I have to use color corrector or else I'm gonna like die. So
You heard that. They also use color corrector but specifically they use it for their acne, as I specifically use it for facial hair because we have problems with that. So, you know, if you are someone who has acne, whether it's a moderate amount or has it just really bad, you can use a green color corrector to help combat that. And again, like I've said in past videos, if you are someone who has facial hair that you are trying to cover up, if it's like darker than others and, you know, just using concealer or foundation just doesn't help and you need more coverage, using an orange color corrector will help cancel out the darker hairs if you do have darker facial hair, and you'll be able to cover that up. A lot of drag queens use it. That's how I kind of figured it out and helped myself. I have a drag queen friend who helped me with that, so that's how I did it.
I can't believe that I'm doing this. It's fine.
Okay, so next step is I hope you guys like my discolored eyes. They're not even the right actually colors for Kane, but it's like fine. I don't have them yet. Yeah. But so again, like I said, I'm not using Dermablend anymore.
Thank God.
We got this stuff now, and then because August got me this foundation, but it was slightly too dark. So I also used this to kind of lighten it and even it out. So we got 2 different things that I kind of have to put on, which sucks low-key, but it's like fine. So shit.
So many people do.
Oh, I think I broke it.
I don't know where I put my other sponge, but that's fine.
So what do you do next, August? What do you do? What's your tip?
I powder down my Oh, color corrector.
That's also what I do.
So it doesn't move.
That's so cool of you.
That's so cool of you.
So sick.
That's so sick and amazing and so like makeup and so makeup and stupid and makeup and yeah.
Okay, jibber jabber. Do you have any other tips of the trade that you want to offer people? Because they've heard me talk about this a lot, but you know.
I think. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That foundation is like really good. The foundation that I use and I swear by. Literally, so many people use it, and it's so good. And you can get it literally at CVS. It's like the Maybelline Superstay Foundation. It's really, really good, and it like don't be afraid to put on like so much foundation. Like it's okay. It's okay to like wear a lot. It's okay to wear that much because
I don't know if I did it right.
You don't know if you did it right? No. I can't really see. So.
I can't either.
I'm blind.
Oh God, get the other flashlight on the bed.
Other flashlight?
Yeah, so I can see. I can't. Okay, no, never mind. I got the.
Nice.
I told you never mind, and you still reached for it. Like, look,
Yeah,
is that really good?
yeah, I think that's good. I think that's true.
We're rolling with it. That's crazy.
That's your skin tone.
Okay, my last that might not be good. Anyways, my last little thing before we move on is just remember when you are applying foundation over color corrector, you do not want to drag. Cannot emphasize that enough. Please don't drag, because if you drag, you are gonna drag the orange color all over your face.
It's such a drag. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're gonna mess it up, because the whole point of putting it on then powdering it down is that it stays there. But then if you swipe across your face with your brush, you're gonna drag it everywhere. Pat. For the love of God, pat. Like what they're doing. Pat. Okay, so next is concealer. August is going in order of how I do things, because they do not do things the way that I do things. They do their eye makeup before everything. Now, in theory, that is better and the right way to do things, as many people have told me, but I don't believe in that theory, because I do things the opposite way. So, how do you use this thing again?
You gotta crank it.
Crank it up?
Crank it
Yeah,
up.
crank that shit up.
Crank it.
How do you know when you've cranked enough? Oh!
Comes out.
It comes out.
Yeah.
See, I've never used one of these before. I had something else that was not a contraption.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do everything that you're doing, okay?
Yeah. This is everything that should be done.
You're so cool. Guys, August is so cool. I wanna be them.
Okay.
Don't worry, guys. I will link there at the end of this video, just so that you guys can follow them, because they're so cool, and they do wig commissions, so you should commission them.
Oh my god, I do.
They actually did most of my cane wig. In my Roxas wig, if you've seen it, it's probably their best work.
Your Roxas wig?
Yeah, I think my Roxas wig is your best.
I don't know.
Because you don't spike anything.
Yes, I do.
You hardly spike anything.
Well,
The Roxas wig, like, you actually spiked.
yeah. I mean, I can. It's just like.
Well, I know, but like that's why I'm saying it's your best work, because like you don't usually spike stuff, and it looked good.
Okay.
So, where's my I need like a different sponge for this. Actually, I'm gonna try to use this.
Look at that. Ooh.
What?
I love doing this
Doing what?
actually. My makeup. And I forget how much I enjoy it, and then I start doing it, and I'm like, oh my god.
Okay. You wanna say any tips and tricks to the concealing process?
A little tipperoo is like, kind of that same little like, just don't drag, don't be a drag, and don't drag your foundation, and don't drag your freaking concealer. A lot of times, like, where you place your concealer, like, place it, you know, in the, but it's also different for everybody, depending on, like, your face most of the time, but there are, like, the planes of the face that are, like, naturally like highlighted. I look so white.
No, you do. That's
I
like
look
insane.
really white. Once I put the concealer on, it's like, okay, settle down.
Yeah, but
Settle down, white boy. Oh god.
I really have to say the same as well. I mean, because August actually has given me some tips and stuff, so I will agree on them because they're kind of right. So that's my spiel. But I mean, yeah, you know, you gotta put that shit under your eyes, get rid of them goddamn bags. Don't look like you just woke up. We cannot be rolling around cons looking like we just woke up, even though we just did. All right, I know that some of you guys, just like us, be waking up at 6 a.m. to get ready. So you know what, babes? Get rid of them bags under your eyes. You can't be walking around con looking like that, okay? That's my spiel. That's my spiel. Get your shit together. Get your shit together. Now we are contouring, which is like my favorite part because I be going crazy with the contouring. Now, a couple of key points, as I've said in literally all my videos, and if you haven't got the message, you really need to pay attention because what are you doing? Like, I'm trying to help you guys out. I'm trying to give you guys the tips and the tricks of the contouring because it's like the only thing that I do good. I'm kidding. I think I do a lot of things pretty good. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm not looking at you.
You looking at me through the camera like See, I like contouring because people say that like I have a pretty nice jaw and like stuff like that, but when I contour, I feel like that shit is like 3,000 times like upgraded. I feel like I'd be looking like I need a dude with a chiseled chin or chiseled face. What's the guy with a chiseled face?
John Cena.
John Cena? That's who you could think of?
I can only think
John
of
Cena?
wrestlers right now.
What is wrong with
The Rock? The Rock is...
Never mind. You know what? We're just gonna say Erwin Smith. Erwin Smith got a nice ass face, and I've cosplayed him before. As you got Attack on Titan, I've cosplayed him. I've literally cosplayed him. Okay, so a few key spots. You know, you gotta get the. And kind of would rather look in a mirror right now while I do this. And then you get under the jaw.
So true.
So a few key points.
So true.
Match up the chin. Get under the jaw. So get that on both sides of your face.
Okay.
Now remember, it is okay
Look at that.
if like
Look at that beard.
if they're not like super even, or if like some of the lines are like because you're gonna blend them in. So it is okay. And also what I've come to terms with is that because I fuck up a lot of the times like with my makeup, and sometimes things will be uneven, and that's okay, because you know what the greatest thing is that all you have to do is when you take pictures, don't do that side, only do one side. You know, if you look at a lot of my pictures, I'm facing one way half the time, so you know what, and just do that.
Yeah.
Now August, what do you have to say about contouring?
What do I have to say? I have to say, if you are born not naturally with the features of a man and a strong jugular, I was just contouring my Adam's apple because that's what men have, and that's what real men have. So that's what I do.
Real men.
So I get that, and contouring, like, men have like a very naturally like stronger outward brow. So if you want to like emphasize that, making kind of two lines on the side will make it so that your forehead seems more protruded, or like this area outside. Oh, thank you. Outside of your brain, like of your.
You are so cute. I hope you said the both of us.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Okay.
Calm down.
All right. But
JK, I'm kidding.
GG.
GG's?
No, that's just what I said.
Oh, GG.
Because I think that is very funny. Yeah. But as well as you can see there is a larger shadow like here and here.
Yeah, it looks
that
good.
I'm creating because
yeah,
that's what men have as well. Is like,
nice. Look at that. They're so knowledgeable, guys.
Thank you.
We've been doing it a lot longer than I have. How long have you been cosplaying?
I've been cosplaying for like 6 years.
I'm only at 2. There you go.
Wait, hang on. Yeah, since like 2016. How many years is that?
A lot.
I don't even know at this point. It's 2024. It might be more, to be quite honest. I've been cosplaying for a very long time. But some of it, I like for the first time was like 2016. But then like during COVID, I did it like almost every single day because I had nothing better to do. So, and I was in high school, and I was like, you know what? Let me just do this. Let me just be like, ooh, like a sweaty, mess in front of the camera and little lip sync videos and transition videos. Let me just do that. Let me just live that life.
There you go. Okay, we are moving on to eye makeup. Now, I've expressed this in all of my videos, and I express this all the time. Eye makeup is very much kind of where I lack. Not gonna lie. I've gotten better at it over the course of like 2023. Like I definitely gotten better at it, but I still am not as good as I wish that I was. But Sir August here is actually really good at eye makeup and has helped me a lot in my growth with it. So they've actually helped me with eyeliner a lot, and now I kind of feel more comfortable doing it by myself. And in terms of like eyeshadow and like different looks and stuff like that, it's still a work in progress, but they have also given me pointers on that. So with that being said, August, tips, go.
Oh my god. Okay, so when you're starting your eye makeup, usually you want to like prime, which is very good. And like priming, you can even do that with like concealer. It's like priming all over your eyelids. That usually just happens like naturally if you just put your like foundation or concealer, like, kind of, if you smush it all over that, then that'll like happen pretty much naturally, but even more so, it's good to do it. To sort of outline if you're doing like it depends on like the character, but if you're doing something like more natural, I like to go in just with a like cool tone brown, and cool tone and warm tone is very like good to know, because like cool tone oftentimes like looks, a lot of times when people do contour or like start contour for the first time, they will do a warmer tone contour and it'll look like they're like sunburned or like just like too bronzed. If you're very pale, if you're a very pale individual like myself, then a lot of times that's not good for you because you'll look so stupid. So you'll look like you've just rolled around in mud. So, but yeah, I go in with like a lighter brown, and then I deepen the sockets of my eyes with a kind of darker brown just on like the outer corners of my eyes. And now we're gonna take some concealer. We're gonna do some concealer on top of my eyelids. This is like my I call it like my shitty cut crease because I don't even it's not like that serious. So I just put a little bit of concealer over the eyes, and kind of what that does is it just primes the lids again, and I'm just gonna put like a shimmery kind of shade right on top of that to give the little eyeball some more dimension. Usually I use this like highlighter bit because the character that I'm using has a bit more of like some gold, more of that vibe. I'm gonna use this like little gold kind of shade on top.
Nice. Now, in terms of, now we're gonna double up on eyebrow stuff. Again, I've talked about it many times, but what I usually do, because there's many methods within the cosplay community in terms of how people do their eyebrows. Some people have thicker eyebrows, some people have thinner eyebrows, some people have darker eyebrows, some people have lighter eyebrows. Now, depending on which category you fall into, it is going to be either immensely harder or very easy to do your eyebrow stuff. If you have lighter eyebrows and that are also thinner, like this one, you don't really have to. So, okay. So basically, like I was saying before the video cut off because I have so much fucking phone storage, eyebrows, if you have like thinner, lighter brows like this one right here, you have an easier time with in terms of like shaping and doing all your eyebrow stuff, because like you don't have to conceal your eyebrows, you don't have to cut your eyebrows, you don't have to glue them down with a fucking glue stick, which is like the grossest thing in the world. But if you're someone like me who has thicker, darker brows, one of the things that I do so I don't have to fucking shave my brows off and or glue them down is I will take my full coverage foundation and just place it over my eyebrows, which will, for the most part, conceal most of the hairs, so that I'm able to apply the foundation, the eyeshadow or whatever I use for my eyebrows over it. I also do thin them out with a scissors, because a lot of people do that, or you can just get your eyebrows thinned or whatever you decide to do. But what I do is I thin them out with a scissor, take off like that thicker layer on top, and then put the foundation on top. I usually, obviously, like, I do my foundation, but I go over it with like a second, maybe third layer, so that it really gets in like the hairs and tries to conceal as much as it can. And then I go in shaping and doing whatever I need to do. Obviously, if you've seen a lot of my makeup being done, if you've seen a lot of my videos, either on TikTok or here or wherever, you will see that like I very much conceal and I shape my brows depending on the character. Obviously, anime characters have very, 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 very non-existent thin eyebrows that look like noodles, or lines. Lines are good too. So that's what I usually do. Or like, you know, maybe someone like Erwin who has thick ass brows, you know, you just draw them on. So that's basically like what I do. Again, August does not have that problem because they have literally the lightest eyebrows like in the universe, so they don't have to do that. But that's my take on the eyebrow thing. You do what works for you. Some people, I have friends that shave their eyebrows completely. Enge, if you're watching this, I'm talking about you, you little shit.
I kind of want to.
Like, Enge shaves their brows completely and then draws them on. So to each their own. I love you, Enge. I'm never shaving my brows completely off.
I want to try it.
But yeah, that's my take on it. That's our tips and tricks. And that's pretty much all that we are doing. At this point, we are just finishing up the eye makeup and stuff, and then we'll get into the cosplay and stuff like that. So we are done with the tips and tricks. We will see you at the end of the video when we are in cosplay. We'll give you guys a sneak peek and we will wrap this up. It has been quite fun, and it's actually been quite fun having someone do a video like this with me. So maybe there'll be more in the future with some other very knowledgeable cosplayers that have been doing it so much longer than me and are better than me. Who knows? But we'll see you guys with the final reveal. So get excited. This is our final look. It was very fun having someone to actually do these videos with this time around, so I may be doing it more often than I think and have a guest to join me. So look forward to that next time I feel motivated to do a video. But this was fun. Fun is good. We're gonna get ready to do some stuff. So until next time, guys.